everybody, we have a treat for you. We have, and I gotta say, I'm very excited about this interview. We have a great guest today, and she's coming to us all the way from Japan. So that's a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Masha Slamovich.
Woo! We're loving the name. Yes.
Let me say this. I knew that you were serious when I saw you suplex this dude that had to weigh at least 200, close to 250 pounds.
Jeez.
Wow.
Did you suplexed him in a Kurt Angle type of way. I don't know how much he weighed, but he had some weight on him. How many suplexes do you do a week?
A lot.
That's what's up.
Whenever I come to a venue, they're like, "So what do you do?" And I'm just like, "Suplexes." All of them, any of them. Just dealer's choice.
Okay.
That's a big deal, man.
What made you want to get into wrestling in the first place, girl?
You know, I remember being, maybe like 4 or 5 or something, like really, really young. And I saw WWE SmackDown on TV, and it's like I just instantly knew that like that was my calling. Because, you know, like every, like little kids are like, yeah, I want to be like a firefighter or like a doctor. And I just never knew, even at a very young age, what I wanted to do. And that, even at that age, stressed me out. I didn't know what my purpose was. Mm-hmm. And then I saw wrestling, and it's like immediately, I just knew I would never have to ask myself that question again. Because I just knew, like, this is it. Like, this is the thing for me. And like this is my life, and ever since I was a kid, that was all I ever wanted to do.
That's pretty awesome that you had like your life set already. Like your mind was set. Like this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it.
Who was that wrestler that really inspired you to say, you know what, I want to do what she's doing?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I never, even to this day, I did not watch women's wrestling or take any inspiration from women up until like a month ago. I'll be honest with you, because it's like they lacked the intensity that I personally looked for and also myself bring to the ring. So I was always, I was always enamored with wrestlers like Chris Benoit or The Undertaker, people who commanded your eye compared to, I don't know, I can't even bring an example without making it come off disrespectful, But I always felt that the women from like the United States were like behind the times when it comes to wrestling. Of course, there are women, for example, like the Lundra Blaze, who were absolute trailblazers, and they did bring that realism and that intensity. However, if anything, whenever I saw Japanese women's wrestling with wrestlers like Manami Toyota or Akira Hokuto, those women completely blew it out of the ballpark for me.
I like that.
Okay.
So
you're gonna make us go to YouTube and
no, but when you mention names like Chris Benoit, you mentioned
Undertaker. That's my dude right there.
That right there, that tells me that because Chris Benoit was vicious, man. He was now let me ask you, that makes me think that maybe you like the heel approach instead of the babyface approach.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that would be absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Because ever since day one, it's very rare that I've ever been a babyface, and it's at first it was an uncomfortable role because I didn't know how to act. nice or whatever, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Being a heel is just more natural for me, I guess, you know. What is it? Live the gimmick, so.
So that means that you're like raw compared to like
Nice girl.
Right? Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
sweetheart.
You're like elaborate a little bit more on what the difference is between those two.
All of the girly stuff.
Yeah, she's like a tomboy. Like, nah, I'm not. I don't do that. Like, I don't dress in dresses. Yeah.
I do not dress in dresses.
See.
Has that like affected you as far as like relationships, like wise? Like how are you in like in the dating
One
scene?
of the things that I've always wondered, you know, watching wrestling when I was a kid, I used to wonder, like, you know how you come off the ropes, right? And I know this might be a question that's like, where is he going with this? But you know how, like, when you come off the ropes, or when somebody whips you against the ropes, how fast are you coming off the ropes? I mean, in other words, is it the same like type of pace that somebody would be running fast, or is it a little extra quicker, or how does that feel?
You know, it absolutely depends, because I could shoot you at the ropes at, you know, it's always a running pace. I've never seen anybody, unless you're like backing into the ropes, and even so, you're trying to gain momentum anyways. But it's all about how fast the person whips you into the ropes, because I can tell you, I've been whipped into the ropes at a damn sprint almost, and I've come off those ropes, quite frankly, flying. So those ropes are only going to speed up your momentum rather than slow it down. So if you're going in fast, you're coming off twice as fast.
It doesn't hurt like the ropes when they hit your body.
Have you ever done a cage match? And if you haven't, who would you want to wrestle in that cage match?
I have yet to do a cage match, actually. And, you know, I really think Chris Statlander would be a really fun person to have a cage match with.
I mean, are you trying to challenge her right now? I mean, like,
Challenge everybody as long as they accept.
well, with the wrestlers that you have wrestled already, you know, whether it's male or female, who is the wrestler that, in your opinion, you feel like fans get the most enjoyment out of watching you wrestle? Like, in other words, who do you have the most sync with in the ring on an independent level?
You know, I have always had really good matches with JL Cotto, because I don't remember ever having a bad match with her. We've always completely torn it down. I broke my nose. It happened about maybe 10 seconds into a match, and I still carried on and finished the match. Like, you know, if I see my own blood, if anything, I just kind of get pumped up. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna look great on camera. Let's keep wrestling and stick my face into any camera that's nearby.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I always wondered about wrestling. I always wondered if it was fake. Is the show fake? Or y'all actually punching and kicking and everything?
Let me ask you this. If I pick you up over my head and I throw you on the ground...
Because look, when you watch it on TV, to a lot of people, to them it's either fake or it's something about it's fake. Back then I saw blood, injuries and stuff, so I knew that wasn't fake. I know they not faking that. Like, come on now, really? But I don't know. To some people, they think it's completely fake, and that's why I asked that for people that out there that think that is actually fake. And she said it right now. She just said it for you.
I think it differs, maybe in
For
Japan.
those people who question the legitimacy of wrestling, like I said, can you fake gravity if I pick you up and toss you? Is it going to feel good if you fall on the floor? Can I slow down your momentum of your body? And if you still have any questions after that, I'd tell you to give me your hand and we'll show you how fake it is just by standing. I don't need to have an entire match to prove my point.
Okay.
All right. So, first question. Name a I feel like this is Family Feud.
I like it. It's cool.
Hey, yo, name a wrestler you can beat 1, 2, 3 in less than 3 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I got the answer.
She has got it on 9.
What was the answer?
It would be a Canadian wrestler by the name of Riley Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Only Riley Jackson is pissed right now. You
Shout out to
know?
Canada.
All right, ladies, are you with me?
Yes.
All right, here we go again. Your top 5 women wrestlers today.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Those would be Minami Toyota, Akira Hokuto, my senpai Chibusa Nagayo, Miniko Satomura, and Kagetsu.
Nice. That's what's up.
Nice.
Great.
That was good. Here we go again. Ladies, are you with me?
Hell yeah.
Question. What's your favorite color?
1, 2,
Black.
Okay. A question. Best match of your career.
1, 2, 3.
That would be the tag match that I had in Yokohama on March 20th. It was myself and Mei Hosuzuki versus Takumi Iroha and Chibusa Nagayo.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Another question. Ladies, are you with me?
We still with you.
All right. The move you hate the most when it's done to you.
1,
2, 3, 4.
That would have to be the back body drop.
Wow. That's so interesting.
hurts.
I mean, some of those back body drops, they go up high, right?
Yeah, they do. And they happen to me a lot more frequently than I'd like.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Slamming you to the floor.
Next question. Ladies, are you with me?
Yes.
Your favorite submission hold.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
That would be the sharpshooter.
Oh, that's dope.
The sharp.
That's
What is the
dope.
sharp
Tell me
shooter?
the names.
That was dope.
What's the sharp? What is the sharpshooter?
Well, I guess it would be most famously Bret Hart's finishing submission move. So if you would like to take a look at that, that would be what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that is so lady gangster right there. So ladies, are you with me?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Great.
Next question. Do you like to be asked out on a date or do you like to ask the guy out on a date?
1, 2,
3.
I suppose I'd like to be getting asked by the guy.
Of course.
All right. Also, ladies, are you with me?
Still, yeah, we still here.
All right, well, here we go. Your favorite trait in a guy you're dating? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that would have to be for the man to not be scared away by my masculinity.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Right. Now, there's another question because there's a lot of people that watch you wrestling, and here's the question that they probably want to ask. Ladies, are you with me? One more time.
Yes.
Question. Are you a natural redhead?
We want to know.
Not a natural redhead. This is all of the hair dye going on here.
I feel you, sis.
That's why
It's okay.
we are.
That's what's up, man. And I just want to really quick tell people about your wrestling store you have.
So I have a bunch of t-shirts out on prowrestlingtees.com /Masha Slamovich. You can find all of my t-shirts there. And if you look on my Instagram and Twitter and hit me up directly, I have 8x10s that are for sale through me personally and through the Marvelous website. I also have a couple of t-shirts, I believe, out on the Marvelous website, which are available in Japan. And soon there will be more pins coming out throughout my direct messages on Instagram, Twitter, and the Marvelous website.
Okay. Shout out your social media handle and where they can find you at.
I am on Instagram and on Twitter at Masha Slamovich, the same way as my pro wrestling tee store, and that is linked in the bio of both of my social medias.
Ladies, you got anything else to add?
Just thank you for your contribution to the women development over here, you know, and in Japan. I mean, you're making a huge impact for sure.
I think you're really brave, though. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's dope. That's really dope.
Yeah.
That's what's
Go
up.
good work.
That's dope. All right, everybody. We'll be back with some more talks, some more topics. Keep it locked.
Woo!
Thank you, Masha.
Thank you, Masha.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me tonight.
You're welcome.
Thanks for waking up early for us.
Exactly.